Aloha, it's breaking prophecy news, your top Bible targets today. It's Thursday, January 12th, 2017. This is a special alert for Hawaii and the great God beyond. Assisted suicide is making its way, forcing its way into Hawaii's heart. Of course, the devil never shows up in a red suit with horns and a pitchfork. They don't call it assisted suicide, or they choose better sounding names like euthanasia, death with dignity, and even better yet, the right to die. That headline this morning in Honolulu's one newspaper, the Star Advertiser, as I opened up the website this morning and saw this: cancer-stricken lobbyist Radcliffe files right to die suit. Now, warning, family of God, see this with eyes to see and ears to hear. It sounds extremely sad. Cancer-stricken lobbyists, that should give you a tip off, he's a lobbyist, files the right to die suit. But the ultimate goal in making this a lawsuit that will make this law or legislation for all of Hawaii is to kill off the most vulnerable people: the kupuna, the elderly, the sick, and the dying. Also, you know that this is true because we already go after Down syndrome babies before they are born and the unborn through abortion. This is the next spiritual assault on Aloha, Hawaii. We've got to see this for what it is. And it is a huge spiritual battle. Their goal is to force it in Hawaii like they did same-sex marriage in 2013. We voted against this item, assisted suicide and killing, for over 20 years now, almost 20 years. Now they have a false nonprofit organization with a nice sounding name. It's always about spinning the lie, spinning the words, making it sound nice when it's a killer. The nice sounding name: Compassion and Choices. It's not compassion and it's not a choice with what's coming. It's raised, Compassion and Choices has already raised over $1 million just for Hawaii this year, and already announced on television that they will make Hawaii the sixth state with legal assisted suicide. This is their plan. They think it's a done deal. I disagree, and we stand on the promise of the living God. This morning, now I see it on our front page of our one newspaper, a sad story for a man. But again, see with eyes to see the long-term ending of killing kupuna and people who cannot fight back. The devil is no longer happy with just killing the unborn through abortion. Now he wants to start killing more born people. Remember, the agenda is simple for the devil: steal, kill, and destroy. Hawaii works too hard and we're too tired to fight this kind of legislation, and they know that. It's brought in by rich outsiders who bring their professional lobbyists. Just think of it as these lobbyists are MMA fighters for legislation for the dark side, for the opposition. They bring in professional lobbyists and lots of money to pay off our legislators. In fact, Compassion and Choices hired a PR firm already, and at least two lobbying firms, again, MMA fighters in legislation, to represent them, and picked a poster boy in Radcliffe, who is himself a lobbyist, to push it through this year. They even have a Dr. Martin standing by, ready to write the death prescriptions. Away! Will one man have this power of life and death over the 1 million people of Hawaii, our whole population, our whole state? Will you and I let him? Will we let the legislators turn Hawaii into a suicide vacation destination, all for more money for themselves? These are real questions. We have to think about it, and we have to stand up. There is a time to stand and to fight. I once read a great quote, and it came right after the whole Nazi Holocaust and Hitler's regime. And it was one man who wrote a poem and simply said it was this: first they came for the communists, and I wasn't a communist, so I did not speak out. Then they came for the socialists and the trade unionists, but I wasn't one of them, so I did not speak out. Then they came for the Jews, and I wasn't Jewish, so I did not speak out. And when they came for me, there was no one left to speak for me. First, they are coming for the unborn, and they can't even speak. Then they come for the kupuna, and they can't afford to speak. Then they come for the sick and the dying. Next, who will they come for? Please fight this spiritual fight spiritually. Number one, we must pray for the prayers of righteous people. And whether you feel righteous or not, God proclaims you as righteous, a holy nation. We must pray. Our prayers have high explosive impact in the heavenlies. It's like setting off nuclear bombs in heaven, and God sees it and moves. Pray, pray, and pray harder. But faith without works is dead. You and I both know that. And there are things that we can do. The first thing we can do is today there is a meeting. If you can't make it, I got a second solution coming. Today, a meeting with one of the faithful women nurses who's been fighting this for the last 20 years in Hawaii. She'll be discussing how to give opposition testimony, open to all people of Hawaii. And again, I know we're working 2-3 jobs, so many of you can't make it. I'm getting to that next. However, we need solid people to join this fight. It's today, Thursday, at the Hawaii State Capitol in the public access room from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's today, Thursday, January 12th, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. I'll be there, God willing. Hopefully you will, at the Hawaii State Capitol public access room. Now here's the other solution for many of you working or just seeing this a little late. No worries, beef curries. Garen's Bowl Barons, I got you covered. I got you back. Second meeting is happening January 26th, Thursday, next Thursday, at First Assembly of God, Red Hill, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. My good friends Janet as well as Eva are putting this on, and a friend Cheryl. Solid information so we can fight back. First Assembly of God next Thursday night, and that's right at Red Hill. You see the church with the big cross, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Another way, if you can't make it then, easy, share this video. Dare to share. And that's going to help to keep our voices sounding off. We will not go silently into that good night. We're not going silently into your assisted death suicides. No, thank you. We surely need your help, and your help now for all of Hawaii. Stay awake, stay aware, and finally, ua mau ke ea o ka aina I ka pono. The life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness is our state motto, the state of Hawaii, right there on the state seal, on the state building. We believe in perpetuating life, not death. And killing is not okay in Hawaii. Please share this video and get the word out.